Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of SkyFactory 4. This is not from my Patreon server. I am moving to a single player world because prestige is super weird on servers, currently at least. It is like global, the unlocks are weird, it doesn't do it per player, so I can't really record YouTube videos if other people play in a progress, and then I just get access to things. So I could always not have used points and only gotten points that I used, but at some point you get the parabox and you just get a lot of prestige points with that because you can use power to get prestige points, I believe. So I just basically cheated in all of the achievements over here. I have all of the saplings. I put one down, bone mealed it, and grew it up, and basically did the whole thing. Do I have this on my headset now? Now it does. Now you have sound. Magical. So I have all of these saplings here. I gave myself 45 bonsai pots, which is what I had previously, which was like 3 rows of 5 on each side. And I kind of made the same sort of platform here. I also need another water bucket. So let's just get this on and get another water bucket because I need an infinite water source. And we can just grab this. And then we're going to grab just some planks and turn those into slabby jabbies. Like that. And let's just get a water source like right here. Seems good. Just gonna do it like that. And then put you here and here. I also had a little bit of iron and I made 2 hopping bonsai pots, and actually we're not gonna cheat those in because prestige didn't work. I got access to the smeltery, probably because somebody else on the server had access to the smeltery, and that's why I could be able to make the smeltery controller. So we're not going to do that. And now that I think about it, I don't really want to know what I would use my other prestige point, which is probably, you get it, maybe completing this would be easiest, I guess, to get all of yeah, this is probably doable. Oh, you get all the trees. You have to make an osmium, netherrack, copper, ardite, glowstone. Okay, so let me just get some iron saplings here. We also have some grass over here. So let's reset those up over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna move the torch. 3, 4, 5. Put the torch right here. And let's just put these down. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what I'll do is I'll grow a few more saplings here just to get more saplings going, and I'll farm up a little bit of iron. I will also make a furnace and start smelting it up and start getting some hoppers made, because I think does the hopping bonsai pot require a regular hopper? Yes. Because there's also wooden hoppers, but those can't be used for anything other than fuel, so we need regular hoppers. All right, let me farm up a little bit of iron, get that smelting, start getting some hopping bonsai pots, and then we're going to look at some possible storage solutions, I think. But firstly, I'll probably just set up a few chests for all of the hopping bonsai pots, just like put down 2 hopping bonsai pots per chest, or maybe just 1 for each sapling, just so we start farming them at least. So I'll basically increase the platform probably a little bit so we get enough space for everything, and that should be pretty cool. So instead of a smeltery, we can get a porcelain tank and also a porcelain melter. I decided to go with porcelain instead of the seared stuff because seared is kind of more difficult to make, and I don't know why I went for it in the first place if I knew that there was porcelain stuff, because porcelain is just bone meal and clay. So that is really cool. So let's just put this right here. I also made a couple obsidian buckets. So what we can do is grab another stack of cobble, and we can go 1, 2, 3, 4 and grab another bucket of lava just so we fill this guy up. And then this guy can melt us down some stuff. We also need more of this, which I have a stack smelting, so it should be fine. And we can get one of these. And then I assume there's a porcelain faucet. No. Faucet. There's a porcelain faucet, but it's an unfired, so you need unfired porcelain. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Not a problemo. I don't know why that is a different recipe than everything else. Oh, you get 4 per. Oh, that's perfectly fine. Okay, let's get one of these. Those put away. And we need to cook you up. And this should be probably done melting by the time this cooks up, so it should be cool. Alrighty. I just planted some sand, gravel, and clay by wanting to make the grout, and we don't really have to. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do we have 9 more of these? We do. Instead of doing a casting table, because we're not at, I don't have any gold made. So we're just gonna do this, and then we're gonna wait until we get a full 8 total, and we can just put it in a block. So what we're gonna do actually is grab a hopper. I made some wooden ones, and also a chest. And we could just pop that there, and then toss in the iron ember, so we can get all of that smelted up. And that should do its thing. So that should basically get us the beginning parts of the iron, and I'm gonna slowly be making hoppers to make the hopping bonsai pots, and we can start basically setting these up. So let me just wait. Is this gonna be done soon? It is. So let's just wait for the first one together here. And in the meantime, we can probably grab some more wood. And start expanding the platform a little bit. I don't really have that much space in my inventory, so let's clean up some of these leaves and all of these acorns and resins and all that. And we're gonna get organized in a moment anyway, so it should be good. So let's go. Do we have wands of any kind? Wand. We do not have Wand of the Lazy Builder. That is Ender Alloy Advanced. That is nowhere near where we are at. Chair Wand? Okay. Can these spawn invisible chairs entities that you can sit on? Magical. Okay. So let's not do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do another 5 total. And I'm just gonna be building this out a little bit. We probably have that iron melted so we can get it poured out, which is lovely. Okay. And that's gonna turn into our first iron block. And we can start making the hopping bonsai pots. After a bunch of hopping bonsai pots, we have pretty much every sapling that we've gotten so far automated. The only things that is left is the diamond and the donut and the bacon. I have the diamonds right here. I just had acorns left over apparently. So it's just the donut and the bacon, and we have some bacons and also some donut as well. Some bacon. That is a really neat food for the beginning, at least. One thing that you can also do is you can melt iron acorns, because you get a surplus of these, and you only use 4 to getting 1 iron ember, which then in turn gives you, I believe, 2 ingots in the melter. And the iron acorn is equal to 1 nugget in the melter. So you can smelt 63 of them into 7 ingots, which is really cool. So they're just smelting while I get more iron ember. And as soon as I get like 10 or so, iron resin, and as soon as I get 10 or so, I just take it out and craft it up, which is really neat. We can also process some of the other metals, but for the moment, we don't really need to. I need to look at what we need to do to progress further. I think we're gonna start working on this, and I need to get a market again. Craft and place the market. What is the market again? It was grass and stuff that I needed to have somewhere. I think what I'll do is I'll grab a bit more cobblestone. Let's say 3 stacks, and not place it on top of my metal torch. Get rid of this bonsai pot. And we're gonna do it like this and get some more slabs just so we can start another kind of like layer here. And this is all temporary, I think. As soon as we get a bit more of resource production, we can get to some other blocks. We could even just chisel the wood and chisel the cobble and not worry about it. But for the moment, it's gonna stay wooden slabs and it should be fine. All right, so we're just gonna build this to the side all over the place. I need to also get some torches in place. Will you cover both? Wonderful. Okay. Then I probably don't even need this here. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Okay, so if we go here and remove that and then just go around just to finish this off. We can do this together. It isn't too much of a difficulty to do some building on camera. Like that, and then we need a torch right there. And the only thing that I have problems with is my middle mouse button on my mouse is a little bit broken and it doesn't click every time I click it. So I have to click it multiple times for it to get me another stack of blocks. which, if you didn't know, was a vanilla mechanic. So that's pretty cool. And we're almost complete here. If I didn't misplace all the blocks, that would be better. Okay, so to progress, let me get a little bit of a grass patch going, probably on maybe the corners, and we can get ourselves some crops as well by bone mealing the things and then growing it. And I'll probably just give myself some pig seeds because we already got those in the previous episode, and I just have to I would have to do the work again. We're also gonna make a sink because that is gonna be our infinite water source. So we can just do that. Can I? Oh, because I only had 2 buckets, I can only grab, and this one, oh, it does only grab 2 buckets. Interesting. Okay, that is the thing. And we can grab more buckets if we wanted to here. And basically that is infinite water, so that's pretty cool. Alrighty, how are you doing? You're at 5 ingots and you finished processing all the acorns. That's fine. And we have a bunch of iron resin. Okay, so let me do a little bit of work and we'll be back to create more awesome things. I have made a couple of platforms. One is going to be here for cows. I have one for pigs, and I still need to make 2 more, but I need to kind of duplicate my grass or just make more dirt. If we have more of the dirt resin and the dirt acorns, that could also be a thing. So we can just do that, get ourselves some 13 dirts, and we can basically just quadruple our dirt by making grass. So what you do is, I pretty much showed this before, but you take a water, a mud, and then you take some leaves, and I have plenty of iron leaves here. So, and then you just do 4 leaves and you get 4 grass. So I have to do this a couple more times just to get enough grass to build the rest of the platforms. I also probably will make a bunch more of this grass stuff because I need a little bit of a platform for at least growing some crops, because I'm going to need some carrots and potatoes. Well, not necessarily potatoes, mostly carrots and wheat for breeding our animals. So that could be a cool thing to do. So let me do a little bit more work on getting a bit more grass, and then I'll be back to get ready to build a some sort of a crop plot, I guess. I've made a little bit of a farming area. I duplicated a bunch of dirt into grass, and we have growing here beetroots, wheat, carrot, and potatoes, and also some lettuce from the Excel food mod. I don't know if we're gonna need lettuce for anything. Maybe we can craft some food out of it, but we need seeds to make rabbit seeds, at least. So I have 9 of those, so that should be plenty for what we need. I also made some diamonds because we are getting a bunch of diamond acorns now, and the diamond resin can be turned into diamond amber, which can then be melted into molten diamond, and that can then be cast into a diamond or ingot formed into a diamond as well, which is really cool. So we can do that in the future. But I have a couple of these on 2 saplings now, basically, or 2 hopping bonsai pots, and I still have a little bit more iron processing here. I should have probably poured some out before, but you know, it is going to smelt at any point in time anyway. So we can make a diamond pickaxe. And then I assume there's a diamond paxel. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. So just so I don't make it wrong, I guess. So we're going to take that and then axe and then look at uses, diamond paxel. And we can just repair this guy. I don't know if I want to store it, but we're going to toss it in here anyway. And also the hoe, we can just repair it with stone, which is really cool. I like these repairable tools. Like, this should just be in vanilla, just so it doesn't break. It has its durability. It counts the amount of blocks you broke with it, and then you can just repair it with more things, which is really cool. And this has 2,000 durability, and it is plenty faster, so that's really cool. Nice. Let me pour out more iron and get more hopping bonsai pots. I basically have everything planted and everything going, and we're getting bacon as well, which is really cool, and also donuts. So I think I might be switching over to the donuts, 'cause these look cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna look at what we need to do to progress, because we can start working on this. Oh, this is all of the animals. Okay. And then Age of Power, we can start getting into probably mechanism, and starting into basically getting, actually, probably we want to do is a simple storage network, just so we can start storing our items properly, at least having everything on demand everywhere and getting things nice and sorted. Okay, I'm getting ready to get into some simple storage networks, and I need some quartz. For quartz, though, we can get it from bonsai trees. There's a quartz sapling, which requires netherrack, and a magma slime and nether quartz, and an emerald sapling, which we can probably get into. We need to grow some slimy saplings as well, I think, for the next. But we can also get quartz from a netherrack sapling with like a 4% chance, so we can get it in decent time, I assume. So the netherrack sapling is diamond resin, gold resin, and netherrack and redstone sapling. And to get netherrack, you just take some redstone amber, like so. And you put it over here. And I moved my porcelain tank over, and you can just pour lava directly out of it with a faucet. And that will turn your redstone amber into netherrack. And then I could just basically move this back over to here and not have a problem with it. So I need a redstone sapling. I need... what else? Redstone sapling, netherrack, 2 diamond and a gold. So 1 gold and 2 diamond resins. And we can get ourselves if we look at uses on this, we can probably find it faster. Hello? Ah, there you are. I didn't see it. Netherrack sapling. Lovely. Do I have any more bonsai pots left? I don't think I made any more. So let's just do... let's grab a stack of this. And turn all of that into chests, because we're going to need chests anyway in the future. And let's get another hopper and another hopping bonsai pot. And let's get this planted right here. Sounds like a perfect spot for it. Boom, netherrack sapling. You do you, get me the things that I need. And in the meantime, we're going to craft some other things for the storage networks. We need some storage cables, which are just some stone slabs and some iron ingots. I crafted pretty much a stack of those. This is prepared for the storage network master. And then we need a storage request table, which is not going to be a problem to get. So we just grab some planks, turn that into a crafting table, storage request tablet. There's also a storage remote, which allows you to access the network on a 64 block distance. Okay. Then we need storage import cables, which are hoppers. Storage link cables are chests, and storage export cables are pistons. Okay, so let's get... I don't have that much iron, but we have a bit more iron here that we can melt down. So let's get that going right away. I also made like almost a stack of gold amber, so I'm going to get that process as well. At some point, we're going to probably set up multiple of these melters in the future, but I think we're going to get to like enrichment chambers and... we can just double it that way at some point, because it doesn't look too difficult to make. We just need some steel, which can be molten in the alloy tank, or we can make an alloy furnace even, which is just some copper and some bricks and some redstone and some lead and some graphite, which we need a mana factory for, and mana factory is just this. So that shouldn't be too difficult to get into, and a little bit of nuclear craft or something. But I want some sort of storage system first before we do anything like that. So I'm smelting some more stone here. We're basically needing the quartz. So what I'll do is I'll just wait a little bit for this netherrack sapling to produce us some quartz. And in the meantime, I might actually add as well, since we're looking at it right now, green slimy and blue slime sapling. So let's get these growing. I just need another hopping bonsai pot. So let's get another one of hoppers going. Like that, and like this. Okay, and I assume, let's put you on this edge here. I assume you grow here. Let's look at the green slimy dirt. What is your percentages? 100% chance, drop chance. Okay, so it's for the slimy sapling, I assume. And that is growing slightly slow, but that's okay. Hello, I need to nom on a donut. And we can also harvest our crops a little bit. Because I was just a little bit of AFKing. Are you grown, actually? Oh, that's interesting how the lettuce grows. I thought it would grow bigger. In terms of size, I guess. Alright, so that's a little bit of the crops harvested. I have this chest here dedicated to crops. It's professional organization, as you can see. Not really. Okay, more iron. And I'm gonna just wait, as I said, for the netherrack to produce us some quartz. And in the meantime, maybe we'll get some slime, and I'm gonna see if I can progress to other saplings in here. So let me just do a little bit of work, and we'll be back. Getting nether quartz from this netherrack sapling is a little bit slow. We kind of just need one to get to the quartz sapling, which then will probably produce a bunch more quartz. I don't know if the nether is void or not. I haven't been there yet, so I have some obsidian prepared so we can go to the nether. But the quartz sapling is going to get us a 6% chance of quartz, and it's going to get us quartz resin, which allows us to craft blocks of quartz, which we can probably then... Can you downgrade? No, you can just get quartz blocks, which you need for the storage master thingy. Okay, so one thing that we can also do is we can get a bucket of the stabilized redstone. I have one here, and I think I can do this probably on a casting table. Yeah, there we go. We can pour a bucket, and with that bucket, we can get ourselves this blue slimy sapling, convert it into a purple slimy sapling, which is going to be cool. I assume I can put this in here. Boom, purple slimy sapling. Okay, and how does one get, does this grow on slimy grass, green slimy dirt? Okay, so how do I get green slimy dirt? That is cactus with milk. Oh, I forget how I got cactus before, but I got cactus, through the market. Okay, so I have done all of that before, so let's do this. Do this, one market, and give me 2 cactus, just so I can plant one and the rest can go away. And you've seen me get this, and I did get it in the previous episode. I just haven't given it to myself here. So we can take 1 cactus, and we can, was it milk that I needed? Yes. Yeah, so cow, give me your milk. Boom. Green slimy dirt. Another hopping bonsai pot, so let's get another one of hoppers going. And a bonsai pot. Like that. Okay. Boom. Green slimy dirt. No. Grow purple slime. And I can also make another one if I wanted to. The redstone melts super fast, so what we can do is just do that, and pour another bucket of this. I'm gonna need to plant the cactus, so let's get some sand going. Let me grab these, and then just can do uses sand. Boom. Okay. Where is our thingy? Cactus, you're gonna go right here on the corner. Did I toss it in the chest? I might have tossed it in the chest. There we go. And I'll make the other sapling off camera, because I think I'll just need one more to plant on the thing, and we can do that, the blue slime sapling to the magma slime sapling. And slime saplings, we only have these 3, yeah. And the blazing pyrotheum we can get into because we don't have blaze, we don't have sulfur, and redstone is not a problem. But blaze is going to be either the deep mob learning, starlight infusion, bonsai trees from glowstone. We can get statue loose squeezers from blaze rods. There's probably nether fortresses. Oh, you can get blaze powder by putting netherrack, and you get blood. And the blood is then used to make coagulated blood slime balls. Interesting. Okay, so we can get blaze powder that way. And then how would I get sulfur? Is there a neat way without machinery? The grindstone would get me sulfur with red nether brick. And a 15% chance of that. Or sulfur essence. No. Okay, so yeah, let's not do that. Hello, water. It was raining before, so let me just... Where are my buckets? There are my buckets. Clean that out. I also had to make a water source again because this apparently doesn't work anymore. I don't know why. It worked today in the episode, and I don't know why it didn't. So that's going to be the other purple slimy sapling, and I'm just going to toss you in there. But this is producing us slime balls and blue slime balls, which is really cool. So that is pretty neat. Did we get any quartz yet? A singular quartz. Okay. Quartz sapling was... let's just do sapling quartz. There we go. That was an emerald sapling, which is a green slime sapling, nickel resin, tin resin. Do we have a nickel sapling? That is an iron sapling with molten nickel. How do you make the nickel amber? That is sand, resin, cocoa beans, and bones. Okay. Let me see if I can prepare some of these saplings that we need, or I might just wait for the netherrack to produce. Actually, we won't wait for the netherrack to produce because that's going to only produce 1 nether quartz with a 5% chance. Okay, let me get some of these ambers ready to craft the new saplings. I have made the nickel amber, melted it down, made the nickel sapling, and that should be good for 1 bit of the thing that we needed, because we needed the nickel resin to make the emerald sapling. The green slimy dirt is not a problem. We have the green slime and the sand and the dirt, so that's no problem to get the emerald one. So let's just do that together. We're gonna grab one of this. Do I have any dirt? I can easily make one. Boom. So we can do that. There shouldn't be many recipes. Let's get this smelted, and in the meantime we can grab the tin and the nickel resin. I believe tin I have here, 2 of those, and the nickel one I just got. And we should have that smelting if I grab the stone that I was smelting out. Nice. Okay, so that should be finished fairly quickly. Okay, and emerald sapling. I need a diamond one as well. So that one was right there. Diamond. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I need another hopping bonsai pot, so let's get the last chest that I have here turned into a hopper and a bonsai pot. Wonderful. That is not where I wanted you to go. Go here. Grass. Emerald. Wonderful. So that is done. And the emerald one I needed for the quartz. Yeah, the netherrack we got covered, the quartz we got covered. The magma slime is the next thing. So that requires a purple slimy a magma slime sapling. It also requires us to get soul sand, which is experience over sand. How does one get experience into there? Into the smeltery. I mean, you don't really have to get it into the smeltery. You can just get it into a tank. Do we have like the XP drain? We have a XP drain singularity tank. We don't have, which requires Eyes of Ender, which requires blaze powder in turn. So many complications. We can't get the blaze powder. We can't get ender pearls though. We can't do this. Yeah, just no way to get ender pearls because we're not gonna go to the end to get chorus fruit. I mean, this is apple and liquid purple slime. That's doable. Because liquid purple slime is milk and a purple slime ball. That I can do. It's just such a rabbit hole to get everything done. And then the chorus fruit will give us a 1% chance of getting an ender pearl. And end stone is lava over glowstone. So I need glowstone, which is a glowstone sapling, which is this guy here. So I need blaze powder, redstone, quartz resin. So these are... The quartz is made sooner than the glowstone, I think. Okay, so instead of just doing weird things, let's go to the nether. Why don't we? Because we have explored everything super weirdly anyway. Let me just grab some of the building blocks that I can. 1, 2, 3. Bam, bam. 1, 2, 3. Drop down. 1, 2, 3. And bam, bam. I'll place a torch right there just so we don't get mob spawns. And I need a flint and steel. I think I did get a flint or 2 from harvesting the gravel saplings. I think you make flint. Yeah. So let's see. No. Nether. Is there like a nether cake? There's a nether cake, which requires a blaze powder, milk. I assume that transports you over to the nether. Is there Age of Exploration? Nether here. Craft, place, and eat a nether cake to go to the nether. I'm going to break that obsidian off camera. Okay. So I need another bucket. And I have 1 netherrack. So let's get... I have a crushing tub somewhere in here. Yeah. So let's put this down right here. Netherrack. Blaze powder. Got it. Got it. 3 buckets. Get me the milk. And then I need wheat, which we do have in here. Do I need an egg? No, I just need sugar, which is sugarcane. I did have sugarcane before. So That's just sugar. That's just leaves in the thing to grow the sugarcane. And then I need to place it on sand. So you know what? Sugarcane. Boom. Give me like 8. And I'll replant it and regrow it. And we can just turn 2 for the moment into the cake. So nether cake. Okay. Where do we want this? Right in the middle here. I ate a nether cake. Craft, place, and eat another cake to go to the nether. Place water bucket in the nether using a bucket, then place a boat on the water. Profit. Exterminate the wither. Must it be... Do I have to be hungry? I don't know. Well, it is what it is, I guess. So I think I'll end the episode off here. I'm getting too distracted with random things. I'll see what we can work on in between episodes to get towards the simple storage networks and all that. And yeah. So with that, I want to thank you all for watching. I'm hoping you enjoyed today's episode, even though it was a little bit of a weird one. And if you did, make sure to hit the like button. Also, consider subscribing to see new videos. Support me on Patreon if you want. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a great one. Bye-bye.